for all time.
Let's see what it does here. Let's see what it does. Oh, there. It went right to the face cam. Hey, everybody. We are testing our Starlink. We were just up on the roof putting it in. It looks like we need a bracket to straighten it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't think, and the funny thing is we get these weird speed tests. So this is just a test, and we're going to see how long we go and if people can see or hear us and things like that. If you can see and hear us and we look clear and we're not breaking up or anything, just put it in the chat. I'd appreciate it. We are trying. See, if I move too fast, does it break up there? Let's see. Hey, Andy, how are you? See, I'm going to watch my hands now. Good morning, Rob. How's it going? Hi, Shannon. How do we look so far? I mean, can you hear and see us okay? See, I move my hands. It does all right. Brave and board games. Hey, Rob, everything looks great and sounds great. Well, looks like Starlink works.
Yeah, I'm constantly over 100 download now.
Yeah, but we should be up around 500. But I think
at least like 200. Yeah.
At least 200. But I still think that we have to. You see, when they send you the Starlink, they don't send you with a bracket for the roof. They send you with a bracket that you can put on the ground. So what happens is, and I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully, you guys can see this. Because we were up. Because we were up on the roof, putting in the Starlink. Why is his ass dirty?
Because I was climbing up on like 40 feet up.
Well, no, the whole world heard it.
Oh wait, what does it say there? Error: YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Yeah, so it's all over the place.
Viewers
That's
will
the problem.
buffering.
Video gets slightly choppy at times. Audio is perfect.
Yeah, but we just set it up in the new spot. It takes time to settle into a new position.
Well, I also... Again, this is a test, so, you know, if we break off, we apologize. It says online. So you have this thing here, and everything there, and it says mask not vertical. Well, how do you make the mask vertical if all you send me is something that I can put on the ground? Makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to figure out. Let me know if it gets any better. Open widget. What does that mean?
What do you say?
It says open widget.
Oh, that's just to like learn more about that error. That's all.
Oh, I don't care about that error.
No.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Error. Stream is healthy.
Stream is healthy.
Okay, so now it's back.
See, right now it's excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is? We just put it up, so it's probably calibrating still. Be fair at Exile. He lives far enough from Old Trafford to be a supporter. I've been a supporter for a lot of years, and I'm always going to be a supporter of Manchester United. I don't care if they're bad, or they're good, or whatever. I remember the Sir Alex days, and those were great. And then it's been rough sledding for a long time, but I'm okay with that. Okay, you know, you have ups and downs. Hopefully we can come back to glory. But if not, then you're going to make me change my team. Nope. All right, so stream is healthy. Okay, good. So at 9:32, it says our stream went back. We had an error. No data. Stream is healthy, so it went.
It's just had one little rough spot.
Yeah, I had one little hiccup there, so...
And the truth of the matter is, if every 10 minutes you have one little hiccup, it's
there
totally
is
normal.
there is small lag when you move your body. Small lag when I move my body. Is it still there?
That could be one thing I've never really looked at, though, Dad, is what bit rate do you stream at?
You can't mess with that, can you?
Sure you can. 2600. That's not really bad. No, that's not bad.
So leave it at that?
Yeah.
All right. Looking good so far. Let's see. See, I'm watching us on the stream. No, that looks pretty good there. And we just put it up. So, okay, so I might as well tell you what you guys are going to see this week. Here, give me that cover right there.
This one? Sure.
I've got to tape this today. We've had a lot of fun with this. This is Pauper's Ladder. It's kind of like Talisman a bit. I think you guys will really like it. I remember them winning the European Cup in 1968. George Best is still the greatest of all time. I have to agree with that. George Best was special. Oh, there it goes. It flopped out again. All right. Let's see. It's been smooth since the initial lag. All right, now it's starting to lag a little bit. But it's not killing anything yet. So it's up and down. I mean, it's something that we have to work on. I have to order in the other bracket. I think we might stay with the hotspot for a little bit, but the download is what is key, and our download is like ridiculously good. Now with the other thing, you know, our download was just junk. So let me do a speed test here. Yeah, I'm well up there. The problem is the upload is around 6, 7, 5, and 4. All right. So we're getting a little bit of an error there. So for a few minutes until it sets up. Yeah, flipped out twice for me, but early days. Does this mean we hear you from space? That is correct. All right. Oh, now it's excellent again. The lag just seems to be intermittent and only for a moment. Okay, cool. All right, we still have some work here to do. That's for sure. So like I was saying real quick, this here, really good game. I've been doing a lot of independent videos. You'll see them as the week goes on. Tomorrow you're going to see the first breakdown of a character. I did the War Bear. So we break it down both as a character and as a companion for Oathsworn. We did the top 10 underrated games of all time. And thanks to your help, I kind of changed the list a bit here and there. So I'm pretty happy about that. And what else did I do? Oh, Alamoravid, you should see, from GMT. Another great game by Volko. Another great human being. We've got a bunch of stuff supposedly coming in, so we'll see how that goes. And then Sleeping Gods, Hero Realm, Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, which looks interesting. Stars of Akarios, which I'm excited about. Might do a live play of Foundations of Rome. But what we're really going to try to do is I'm going to try to get a bunch of videos filmed ahead. So if we can get the Starlink stable, which is key, trying to get it stable. If we can get it stable, then what we're going to do is we will finish and we'll put up the installation here, so you don't hear the, as you could hear, you don't hear any fans or anything on right now. So there's no real big background noise, which we've Alamoravid map and components are gorgeous. Yes, deplorable they are at that. Starlink has become self-aware. It's like board games too. Yeah, so it's gonna fluctuate in and out, but we're able to do more here. We're gonna get a booster that we're gonna put through the house, and then hopefully run these wires properly so we don't have any problems. So far, this isn't too bad. I'm hoping I've got to go on and get that extra bracket, which we'll have to put up on the roof, which will stabilize the satellite dish. Excuse me. All hail Musk, bringer of internet to the arena. Yes, I got to give you that. If it wasn't for him, we'd be working off this. I'm still going to keep this for another month. The booster here, just until we can get settled a little bit. There's a lot of things that go into this. Positioning, making sure that the cables run a certain way, having your Wi-Fi a certain way and stuff like that. We'll get there. Hopefully a Villa t-shirt. Aston Villa. Wow. I only have United stuff. One of my friends is actually my doctor, who's a very good friend of mine, is a Liverpool fan, and boy, do we go at it. Boy, do we go at it. But I'm really excited. I started painting some of the starships. I started filming it, and I was kind of like, really, nobody likes watching me paint. The videos don't do that well. I'm going to tape it anyways, but I almost think it's like a waste of a video in a way. But unless it's really something spectacular. So we'll see. I miss the days when I was doing it live. It's kind of hard to do until we get everything set up. The Librarians is on the way to you soon, Rob. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to that, Christopher. That is a game I am looking forward to, that we are going to do a live play here. I told my son about it, who is a massive Librarians fan, and we're going to give it a go live. Still good for a first attempt. Yeah, we're holding up pretty good here, and I'm pretty happy with this. I always refer people to your channel if they are getting into mini painting. Well, thank you, Soul Razor. I'm going to still tape it and everything like that, and I'll put it up. But I don't know. I started working on the first ship that we are going to use. And I didn't turn any lights on. So this is the first ship, which is going to look like that when it's done. And then I'm going to use Starla, who is right there. That's going to be my girl. And we are going to take her on an adventure, which we will be doing live on the channel here on Rob's Tabletop World. So I'm looking forward to that. Trying to think what else we got here that I could tell you about. That we got to do the thing at some point. We're going to get back to Shadows of Brimstone. Oh, that's the other thing that we're going to try to fit in next weekend. Once we get some of these things established and we've reassigned the lights and all that stuff, we are doing Warhammer Quest 95. Get ready. Not many vids on SOA painting. I am sure many would appreciate it. All right, well, I'll do it. I'll finish it up. I'll do it this week, and then we'll go back. I got to do some more Oathsworn stuff that I got to edit. Matter of fact, today I got to film a few more things and edit a few more things. Sleeping Gods I have. Oh, Tiny Epic Dungeons we got in. I still got to do Aeon's End, which is another good game. I got another countdown I want to do that I want to do. We got a couple of weeks of full stuff. I'm going to fit in some live stuff. But the main thing that we want to do is get this studio where we need to. We've been kind of flying by the seat of our pants for a while. And I really want to kind of get it back to where we're a little bit more, not professional, but I would say professional. Yeah, as silly as that sounds. Wow, the time difference for where you are, it's almost 4 in the afternoon here in Stockholm. Yes, and here it is 9:44 a.m. So we got up early. We got, before it gets real hot, we got the Starlink up. We're doing our first Starlink test here, and all hail Elon Musk, because he saved our channel. He saved my son's business. A lot of things we're very thankful for, having the availability to have Starlink after the disaster that we've been through. And for it to come on time, the business end of it, we're still not getting the business speeds and stuff like that yet. But I think it's more us getting the brackets, straightening things out, having this thing where it needs to be so it does what it needs to do. I mean, we have it at the very peak of the house. Massive Darkness 2 still in your plans, Rob? Yes. Where is it? Oh, and so is Everrain. It's right here, matter of fact. You guys can't see it. It's just out of my thing. Hellscape, that's in the plans. A lot of things in the plans. You know what the tough thing is? Even though it's nice to have Justin here with me, okay? The hard thing is that I've got to learn all the rules. I've got to do all the taping. He just shows up and plays, which is fine and great and everything like that. But it's still kind of a one-man show. Now, he gave me, he stopped his Twitch stream because his main focus right now is working on web development as a job. So this Starlink is important to us. So he has good internet and good upload to do what he needs to do. I'm just really excited that we're going to be able to do a lot of things. And as soon as that Librarians comes, I'm telling you right now, that's going right to the table, folks. I got to play the, he had a prototype. I think I did a video on it. I know I did a video on it. Definitely check it out. And I think you'll be very happy. Now, this Starlink is expensive as all get out. It's $500 a month. And the reason we went with it was we wanted the best that we can get so we can stream. We like to stream. We'd like to spend time with you guys and show you different things. And it's not all just for the channel, not to go boo-hoo-hoo. I'm spending $500 on a YouTube channel. It's also for him to do his web development and making sure the kids could watch, Miss Rachel and her preschool stuff and all that other stuff, and Paw Patrol. On the farm here, we're really taking ourselves off the grid, because not only did we go Starlink, we just signed a deal that we are having we're going totally solar with a Generac backup. Quite a pretty penny. And we're trying to get where we can be self-reliant. The cows, we've got more chickens, we got baby chicks. We have a spare bedroom in the northwest wing, and there were 8 baby chicks running around. Unfortunately, we lost 2. It's just the way it goes, unfortunately. I don't want to even see them because I get too emotionally involved. But the little chicks, and like my son said, he went down to Rural King to get them, and when normally he would get them from a farm. But hold on, I'll read that deplorable in a minute. But when they go try to grab the chicks, it's the ones they can catch. And if the ones that you could catch are the ones that are sick, those are the ones that you get. So he wanted originally 6, but he went with 8 because he knew that we would lose a couple. And we did. We lost a couple. And we'll be okay. We'll get there, and they're doing really well. We're into the third week. We bought another chicken coop, so this will bring us up to about 15 chickens, and then my son is going to a auction to get a couple of steers that we're going to have on the farm. So we're going to get a couple more cows because we can facilitate it, and we should be pretty good. All right, let's take a look here. Massive darkness still in your plans. Yes, I answered that, and I'm going to make sure that you know that I promise, and I swear on my grandchildren, that you will see this game within the next 2 weeks. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Rob. Hope all is well, says Pop Reviews. Matt says, it's always tough being the one learning and teaching. Good thing you have strong shoulders. I sure do. I carry a lot on these shoulders. You know, it's been a rough couple of years to get to this point, but you know something, this channel has really, there was a point where I felt that this summer would be the last. I mean, we were talking last year about probably, I think in 2 weeks, I would have hung it up for good. I just felt, you know, I was feeling burnt out. I wasn't enjoying it as much, and I was taking things too seriously, I think. You know, I was taking the channel too seriously, and that was a big mistake on my part. You know, I've had a lot of people in the board game business burn me pretty good, and I just said, why am I doing this? What a waste of time. You know, dirty reviewers and things like that. And I would scream from the high heavens, hey, you know, this is a dirty business with dirty people. And I finally got to the point, I go, well, why am I a part of this? Why don't I just concentrate on the people that want to watch this, concentrate on the people that are good. Clint, I'll get to that, Clint. I'll answer that question. I got to get something to drink. Hold on here, folks. Ugh. Thank God the fridge is over here now. Oh, did somebody take that? Did somebody take that? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, well, I'm going to have to go with this then. Oh God. This family. I had something in here. Half open. Oh, there it is. There it is. They put it in the back. Holy cow, they put it in the back. What a family. Sorry, folks. Never said this would be perfect. Oh, just need to wet my way. It's hot. It was hot out there this morning, even though it's in the morning. Oh, thank you. Oh, and what I was saying was, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Primarily me. See, I'm a little choppy there, I think. Am I a little choppy there? I'm gonna wash my hands. See, it looks like I'm just getting a little bit choppy. Huh. So anyways, I got to a point. Oh, no, I'm not choppy at all. I hear that. Oh, Gabby, that's you underneath there. I'm hearing breathing. I'm going, what the heck is that? So anyways, I got to a point where I just said, you know something, forget about all the dirty people. Let them just do their thing. People will figure it out, but they don't. They don't. They just get, those channels just get more love, and which the more controversial you are, the better you seem to be in this kind of business. And I just kind of, whatever. And I finally got to a point, I go, you know something, I'm going to do this for me because it made me happy. When I was doing it and just doing it for, you know, a lot of people that have followed me for a very, very long time. The Mats, the Soul Raisers, Andros, Deplorable, Monster, you know, Clint. You know, a lot of you have been around for a long, long time. And there's a lot of you that don't say anything in the background that follow along. And I said, you know something? Why don't I just go back to making this the way that really meant to me was just hanging out with a bunch of friends and having some fun. And as I started doing that philosophy, I said, you know something? I'm going to start writing distributors and see if they want to have their stuff on this channel. And if they don't, that's okay too. We're a little channel, but we do have a very kind of cult following impact on the business. Steven from Miniature Market, when he had, before he sold it, said the impact that we have with the people that would write things and say things, he goes, was incredible, bigger than if he had gotten any kind of bigger channel to do it. Because when we talk about games, we talk about the love of games, not trying to sell you a game, and do it because of so forth and so on. As a matter of fact, this Pauper's Ladders that you can get over at, and I really think you should check it out, because one of my, by Paul Stapleton at Bedsit Games, I want to know, where I could get it in America, and he said, let me send it to you. I said, okay. I mean, that's really, really nice of you. And he sent it to me, which was extremely kind. See, it gets a little choppy here and there. I'm going to keep an eye on it, though. But, we're going to go as long as we can. And just, it also could be that camera, because I'm using the webcam, too, instead of the good camera and the Ava. Oh, that's not even on. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so we're just using the webcam. And that's why it's a little choppy, because it says excellent connection. So I'm pretty happy with that. So anyways, he sent it to me. I checked it out and I went, wow, you know what's great about this game is my family loves Talisman, but I can't stand spending 6-7 hours playing Talisman. This has a Talisman feel to it, and you could play it in about an hour with the same kind of results. And it's really, really good. And it has this old feel to it, this old 80s feel to it. And I really like that. That's me. Now, what does that translate to you guys? A lot of you guys trust what I say. And I have to make sure that I tell you the truth. And if I try just selling you something to sell something, well, I'm not doing you any justice. And the philosophy that I had with this was that I wanted to make sure that if I was going to continue to do this, that I have a bunch of friends out in the audience, that we spend time together, we talk, and we look at games together. And if I'm excited about something, I'll tell you about it. It may not be the same taste that you have, but I can let you know what I think. And and give you a true feel for the love of the game, It doesn't matter if it's handed to me or if I go and buy it. And trust me, I buy a lot. Because really, honestly, people don't want to, back up, a kind of mishmash, unprofessional channel like this. And that's the problem. We're not controversial. We're not professional. I'm just a guy that just kind of hangs out with a bunch of people, show you a bunch of games, and I've been around the block for a few years. All right, let me finish these things. 500 a month, 6K a year, not bad considering the time we all tend to spend online and the importance to your business. Very true. Pops Reviews. Rob, I told you about Legends of Wrestling. Yeah, who's that by? I hope you picked it up. You don't know what you are missing. Who's that by, Pops? No pigs? No pigs. They tear up the ground, and with the cows grazing, we have to move them from paddock to paddock to keep them grazing, to keep us from buying a ton of hay. So pigs would dig up quite a bit of area. And plus, having pigs, they're all nice and everything like that. But to be honest with you, if you're going to raise pigs, you're going to raise them for one reason and one reason only. Gotta roll with the punches, sir, and do your own entertainment and happiness. That's what I do. Don't burn yourself out. having fun with games. I don't. If I get tired, I don't do it. That's the truth. Deplorable. One of the reasons your channel is awesome, Rob, is that it is very personal, very authentic, and unscripted. People love that. And I see a lot of people try to copy that, and you can see how fake they are because automatically the first thing that they ask for is money. It's running a lot better, Just.
Is that?
Yeah, it's getting there.
That's good.
I think it needs about 12 hours in that new position.
Yeah.
But the problem is we got to get that bracket.
Yeah.
Because it's tilted too much.
Is it?
Yeah. And it said it affect performance.
That's probably what it is.
Yep. All right, so now we got to do a little bit more. That's okay. It aired for a second and then came back. They said the first month of having this, it'll fluctuate. So we're going to use the whatchamacallit, but once we get everything in position, we're going to lock it in. All right, let me see. Let me continue with all this fine stuff. I see it fine on my screen. Well, that's awesome. That's all we can ask. Hey, Rob, I have a question you may feel free to ignore if you don't want to touch it. But I know you're a friend and viewer of Blackjack Legacy's channel. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. I hope he's doing all right. And I was wondering if you've seen his latest video on creativity and burnout because of the hobby's focus on GW. As a channel that mainly has non-GW games, what are your thoughts on this topic, if any? Andy's a great guy. I like Andy a real lot, and he's growing, and he's going to be a big deal. I was afraid he'd burn out a little bit. You know, he constantly streams, and a lot of focus is on the GW stuff. But he also likes a lot of the manic stuff and everything, so he tries to mix it up pretty good. But he also has to take care of his family. You got to remember, this is his job. And once you make this a job, it is the worst thing on the planet. Because guess what? It's not having fun anymore. It's a job. Now, some people only, think doing this, oh, I can do games for a living. All I got to do is be an actor. Well, eventually you get figured out. People move on. Just like, hey, Happy Days was the greatest. All right, now I'm dating myself. Happy Days was the greatest show on the planet. And then Fonzie jumped the shark. Guess what? It got old and people go elsewhere. And that's the scary part of doing this for a living, because you can't do it forever. Because eventually people will move on to something else. It's just a natural progression. If you look at the people that were here from the beginning, okay, even, you talk about Helen and Tina and everything. They move on. They have other things in their life, okay? So the channel keeps evolving. Even the Jarl was here for a while, disappeared, and then came back. It's tough to keep the same level of enthusiasm if you don't feel it. You could fake it, and you can get to a point where you could be bitter and let that bitterness come on the camera by attacking other people and things like that. A lot of these guys are not sure of themselves, okay? And when everything's going good and they're getting views and they're getting subscriptions, it's all great and dandy. But the minute it gets to a point where things slow down, then they have to try to reinvent themselves, and they start attacking companies and things like that, or they get too big for their britches. And they do whatever it takes, because a lot of them are young kids and don't understand life, that hurting other people doesn't get you anywhere in life. Doing your own thing and being comfortable with what you do, even if people don't like it. It's a funny thing. Take a look at the Stranger Things with Kate Bush. Okay? Now she's like this massive popular thing. Okay? But I remember Kate Bush back in '78 with Wuthering Heights and everything. And she didn't care about being popular as much as getting her point across. And to this day, that still kind of is what she is. And I heard somebody on the radio say something really stupid, like, wow, she's so popular, she must have fell over, while she was working at Walmart. And it just shows you the ignorance of people. This woman is actually royalty over in England. and the guy does no homework. And a lot of these channels don't do homework, and they go for the cheap pop and try to hurt other people, and do wrong and stuff like that. And you know, I spent some time screaming about it, going, "What are you guys doing? Why do you follow this?" You know, I'm not saying you should follow me, but follow the good people. And I would name off tons of great channels. You know, and there's a lot of stuff that I know behind the scenes, how dirty some people are. I'm not gonna air it. Why would I? It's for you guys to discover. You discover everything in your own, and that's the only way you learn. You know, you want to dump money to certain people and stuff like that. If they make you happy, that's all that matters. You know, and I think in the long run, that's the way I feel about things. It's just, it is what it is. But Andy, you know, he's a good guy. He's got kids. He's got a wife who gave him you know, who's a very strong and kind person, and and gave him the opportunity to be himself and do this channel. I hope he gets out of it, and gets a second wind, because that's a lot of times what you really need is a second wind. Sebastian Hoplamakis, great. Oh, I got that at the storage center. I took a look at it. I said, Justin, we need to play Hoplamakis, and he says, you're right. Boy, we're doing pretty good with this. How long have we been on? 36 minutes? Okay, this is doing pretty good. I think a lot of people are getting tired of corporate, psychopathic, money, fame at all cost aspects of our society. The pendulum may be swinging back the other way. Yeah, you hope. You hope. Look at it. It costs a lot of people their jobs, and you look at the people that you don't see anymore in this business that used to work for certain bigger channels. You don't see them anymore because they're drama and they're attacking people on Twitter stuff. People are tired of it. People have enough on their shoulders with recessions and money and all the other things in on the planet, that they just want some peace. They want to get away from the world and not be dragged into board gaming. You play games to play a game, not make it a political or social disaster. All right, let's go. Paul is a cool dude, very responsive. Paul, are we talking about Paul from... Where, okay, Clint, hold on. It's Andy. Andy has a... Andy's Blackjack Legacy. Paul, I think you're talking about Paul Grogan, maybe, from Gaming Rules, which is another great person. I personally have gotten back old school and playing old strat sports type games. Using my imagination and no pressure to paint anything, and big boxes taking up lots of room. You know, it's funny, I've gone a lot of old school route, but boy, I'll tell you, 2 games of the year this year that are in my wheelhouse are Oathsworn and Stars of Karos. Really, they really do a great job, even though I'm not too happy with Games. They could at least answered me and show, you know, it's just a matter of respect. And then I got an excuse why they didn't answer me, and they still didn't answer. Why I love your channel, Rob. You're honest. Honesty. Oh, thank you. Honest view. Thank you, Mr. Skullduggery. Rob, I watched this channel because it's some guy talking about board games. Pretty much. Pops. Flitzslinger Games. Been around since 1986. Used to be advertised in the old wrestling magazines. Oh, I'm going to check it out. Eddie, how are you? I enjoy the Oathsworn stream a lot. I may have to back the second printing. Game looks very intriguing. Well, take a look at a video that goes up tomorrow as I break down one of my favorite characters, the Warbear. I'm going to be doing a bunch of the characters, letting everybody get a couple of their copies, and then we'll start our campaign. I'm not one that's out here to I'm not worried about views and subscriptions and all that other stuff. I mean, they help and everything like that, and they make everybody happy and make me happy because you feel like you're doing something right. But to be honest with you, I'd rather have everybody have the game before I start the campaign. I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. And, the views aren't that important to me. Andros, I agree with Deplorable Hex on this one. I first watched your content on the Dice Tower, Rob, and I have been watching since because of you, your candid nature and honesty. Well, if you're not honest with yourself, then how can you be honest with others? It's like a Todd Rundgren song. Oh God, what was the name of that song? I always play it a lot because I think about it whenever I'm working on this channel. How can I help myself? How can I save the world when I can't even save myself? And if you really think about that, how can I help everyone if I can't help myself? And you have to start by just, it takes a lot of work to lie, and a lot of people do it. And keeping up with your lie isn't always the easiest thing. Okay, it takes a lot of work. Instead of just being honest, and whether people like it or not, at least you're honest, and you don't have to work hard at being that, because that's who you are. Let's see. I found you through your work with the Dice Tower, Imperial Salt videos, I think, but you had good wargaming stories, which kept me around. Actually, not a lot of talk about non-mini wargaming. Oh, you know something? I do put those videos up quite a bit. It's just, I don't know why people don't watch them. So I kind of backed off them a little bit, but I still put them up because I really do love non-miniature wargaming, believe it or not. Zeblik, how are you? Morning all. Mr. Skullduggery, drama channels are cheap and easy. They sure are, and there's a lot of them around. Eddie Coltier, agree. I used to watch a lot of channels about vintage toys, but stopped after they devolved into taking pot shots at each other more than discussing toys. Yeah, it gets weird. They get unsure of themselves. Hey, Rob, are you still flying your drones? Yes, I am, and I'm having a good time doing it. It was a while, but I just broke them out, and I have a couple of jobs coming up to do. So I'm looking forward to that. Monster, got my copy of Oathsworn, organizing the cards, which is a nightmare. Gave me flashbacks of Seven Continent. Organizing those cards reminded me of Seven Continent, and that's actually what killed Seven Continent for me. There were so many different versions of cards, I couldn't figure it out, and I just gave the game away. I said, okay, yeah, I'm not doing this. And I still would love to play the game. Figure that one out. Stream is still healthy. What time? All right, so we're not erroring. Warning. The stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 4,500 kilobytes. Okay. Stream is healthy. You are not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers are experiencing buffering. Okay, stream is healthy, says. So that happened for a whole minute. That was like 20 minutes ago. Okay. I'm just keeping an eye on this. It goes like this. So, interesting. Interesting as we're trying to get this squared away. I don't even have all my lights on or anything like that. All right. Let's see. I'll answer a few more questions if you got them. We're going to try to go a whole hour. Just to see how this thing does and how many times it errors and stuff like that. Right now, I'm pretty happy with this. For the first time out, it's still checking itself and calibrating itself. And we're doing all right. We don't even have the boosters or everything kind of where we need to have it. So we're going pretty good here. So let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, Warhammer Quest 95. Get ready for that. I dug it out of the thing. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. I found a few more figures that I can actually paint for it. So I'm going to do that. And I found my copy of Mordheim. I'm thinking about doing that after I catch up with all this other stuff. That, for me, is pretty much what I would like to do. And important. The Seven Continent was great. Only good for one playthrough, though. There you go. That's why I'm kind of glad I got rid of it. Paid a lot for it. Got rid of it for nothing. What are you going to do? It just confused the heck out of me. That was good. What do you think, Gab? She's so tired. We had the birthday party for my granddaughter yesterday. Matter of fact, the 19th is her birthday. She will be 3. 3! Unbelievable. And we did have some bad news. If you remember a few weeks back, we told you that Amanda was expecting another. Unfortunately, she lost the baby. I figure I'd let you guys know that. Not the easiest thing to talk about. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, sometimes things are meant to be a certain way. So, you know, we get through it. You know, we're a very strong family. And we're very blessed to have my grandson and my granddaughter. And we'll make the best of it. But, you know, it would have been a lot on Amanda. And, you know, not the best of news, but something I figure I'd let you know. And no, we're not going to put it in the title or anything like that. It's just one of those things. Let's see here. Let's keep going here. One more game I got to tell you about is Title Bout 2 from Straight Jab Mania. Excellent boxing game. Oh, that sounds interesting. I know you are a sports guy. I am. You will love these games. Excellent solo games. All right. Well, I'm going to bring them in, Pops, and we're going to give you all the credit when we run them live. Matt R. Good morning, Rob. Well, good morning to you. Mark's Dice Tales. Hello from Manchester. Nice t-shirt. Thanks, brother. Terrible threes, or is it twos? No, it's the threes. Trust me. Happy birthday to your granddaughter. Thank you. Sorry to hear, Rob. Thoughts for Amanda and your family. Well, thank you very much. We always, the good or the bad, we pull the curtain back here. It's like extended family, and that's the way we always felt about this channel and its people. You know, a lot of you have been here a lot of years. Some of you are new, and we're happy to have you here. We hope you like and subscribe everything we do. Always makes us happy when you do. Shows we're doing things in the right direction. And if you don't want to and you want to check out more stuff, well, hold on. Sit back. Just pop in when you can. And we'll just do what we do. That's the best way to put it. All right, I think we're at 48 minutes. I think this was pretty good test. I think we have a good idea that the Starlink is doing pretty good and we can do different things. I'm pretty excited about it. Do a little movement. I'm going to tape a few things now. Then I am going to go edit a few things. And then you know what? I'm going to take it easy on a Sunday afternoon. And I think I've been playing a game called Quest of Dungeons on my Xbox. Oh my God. This game. You get one life. And you've got to go through the dungeon. And you got to kill all the bosses, and then you got to get down to the 7th level, and kill the main boss, and get the lantern, the magical lantern. Good luck trying to do it. All right, you could play it on your phone too. Hold on. Let's see here. I'll put it on my phone. It's not. It's not as easy to operate on the phone. All right, I'm going to pull this up. Continue. Yep, there you go. See? And it's a little 8-bit type of game. See, you're just going to go around, and you're going to go through these doors. And there's rooms with stuff. Hold on. I got to be able to see it too. All right, come on, dude. Always play a fighter. Come on, dude. All right, let's go up over here. And you got the fight thing. You break things, and you get money. There's silver. I got 5 gold there. All right, just one of my favorite games. Great game. You guys got to try it. Steam Power Store. Look at that, look, popping it out. I hope you guys have a strong faith-based family to get through any problems. We do. We're very, very close, very strong. We're not perfect. Nobody is. You strive for perfection. Looks like there is a quest of dungeons on Steam too. Cool. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. It is a game that is addicting. You get 1 life. And you can get down to the 6th level. Yeah, roguelike, old school. You're gonna run into a store and you're gonna upgrade stuff. Buy a lot of potions. Buy keys. Okay, and that's how you're gonna get better equipment. Is unlocking chests, because you'll run into a treasure room and it's really cool. Where you going? You gonna go get the kids?
Yeah.
Well, so much for being quiet around here. That's all right. A little, huh?
I mean, we're gonna take it to the pool, I think.
Oh, that's good.
So.
We'll have fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Give me a minute. Have fun, and then we'll see you. What are we doing for dinner tonight?
I don't know what you want to do for dinner tonight.
Let's order out.
Order out. Sounds good to me.
What's
We've had
that?
a busy weekend.
Yeah, let's have pizza.
I can do that. That sounds good.
I'm not supposed to have it, but let's do it. Yeah, we won't tell Mom. She'll be right there, but we won't tell her. What are you looking for?
There's another one of these somewhere.
Is this
It's Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol?
Yeah, it might still be in the car.
Yeah.
I'll look.
All right. I'll see you later. Is he going with you?
No, he's got stuff to do.
Of course he does. Oh, I got to get off here because... Oh, there you go. All right. I'll see you guys and the kids later.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's not the Queen. It was Miss Amanda. That was Miss... See, we got to get Amanda's picture up there. Old school roll like... Yeah, you're really... Potions, keys, all the good things. All the good things in life. You guys will love it. And then you get different weapons, and you start smacking things, and then... It's just a great, great game. Yeah, wow. Okay, so this did really, really well, and it got better with time. You all right? Go hit your thing. Just got to go get her in there later. That was the Queen. All right. We're going to wrap it up here, folks. I'm going to go check on the Queen, make sure she's okay. We were on for just about an hour. Not bad. And we had very few interruptions. And I think it did very, very well. The pizza you're not supposed to have will be the best pizza you'll ever have in your life. I know. Go figure. But typical Sunday at the arena. So I'm going to do some taping. Get everything all set for this week. You'll see a lot of great videos. We'll be live probably Wednesday night. We'll do something. Maybe we'll do Hero Realms. Maybe we'll do something else live. And then next weekend, Warhammer Quest 95. We're gonna, my son will run through that, and then we'll get back to Tuco and the Drifter. And then by then, I think we'll be ready to start our campaign on Oathsworn. All right. I love you all. I really do. Have a great, great weekend. And we'll see you through. Thanks for sitting through this test. It looks like we are doing pretty good with our Starlink. And I'm very happy about it. And it's working very well. And I think we're going to be all right. So we'll make a few adjustments. And we'll do our best and get there. And again, thank you so much. Hope you like and subscribe, and we shall see you soon. Take it easy, everybody.